Return of the rain for the first time in what really feels like forever. The region has been seeing a heavy dose of rain throughout the day, and this follows weeks of drought-like conditions all over the state. And those conditions have been fueling brush fires really all over Massachusetts.
We've been talking about this for weeks. The rain comes as a major relief for firefighters who have been battling these different flames, really, we feel like the entire fall. But the rain isn't enough to reduce the size of the state's larger brush fires or put a dent in the drought that we're experiencing. We have live team coverage with First Alert Chief Meteorologist Pete Bouchard with the latest on the forecast. But we start with NBC. They're reacting to this blast of wet weather.
Good evening, Matt. A lot of these crews are pretty thankful with the rain that we have gotten here today. It was much needed, and they tell me it has helped. But on the surface, which one would think that should be enough to help get the job done, right? But the thing is, this fire is burning underground. Middleton, North Reading, North Andover, Danvers, and Boxford are all entering a declaration of emergency.
Providing emergency declaration allows us greater flexibility to provide greater resources to our fire departments. So this is going beyond what our budgetary appropriations currently have in our fiscal year.
The Boxford State Forest fire is among the largest in the state.
For the veterans of our fire department, they've never seen anything like this before.
Rain relief came Thursday morning, but not enough to give firefighters a break from digging to access the fire as it burns underground.
Was the hope that this rain would provide a little bit more relief than it has?
Definitely more hopeful. Wanted to have a lot more rain. It'd be nice to have kind of, the heavier, more tropical storm thing, so we could have known that this would be completely over.
It's going to take a lot of time to get us back out of this situation.
First Alert meteorologist Tevin Wooten telling me this weekend's weather will help.
We need something to really lift this out, and that high pressure system doesn't arrive until Sunday. So you will notice a big difference or a big change between this weekend and early next week.
And several weeks into the brush fires, the cost to fight them has risen.
I know our truck in itself, we've had just damages to the equipment, so we're going to have to send it out, for things such as the shocks or new tires. We have a lot of UTVs that are out there if they get damaged. So it slowly will add up, and then you get some of the more expensive. We've had the Black Hawk helicopter from the National Guard flying around, doing airdrops in our area.
And when you think about the manpower and crews coming in from out of state like New Hampshire and Maine and broken equipment, the expenses can start to pick up pretty quickly. Now all eyes are on how the weather this weekend will help out with the situation. For now, we are live reporting in Boxford. I'm Malcolm Johnson, NBC 10 Boston.
All right, Malcolm, thank you. We do want to bring now First Alert Chief Meteorologist Pete Bouchard into the conversation. What is the latest on this rain? How much can we expect to see for the rest of the night?
We're doing okay in some spots, and others, you heard in Boxford, not enough just yet. But that was earlier today, right? Recently, we've seen bursts of heavier rain moving through, maybe not tropical downpours like the fire chief wants, but hey, it's better than nothing. This is a testament to the fact that those fires are burning very hot. Not really standard for New England practices here with brush fires in the brush fire season. So this one is exceptional on the North Shore. But hey, we'll take the water. We get some breaks here through Metro West. We have picked up a lot of water. Our weather spotter out in Millis, Bob, has picked up almost an inch, believe it or not, 0.87. He had a downpour early this morning. Now we're making up for lost time here along the coastline. So this wave will lift north, get a little bit of a break, and then another one late tonight around 2 to 3 o'clock. Hooray for that. Then a break with a little bit of sunshine tomorrow morning before one more round comes through, and the final round into Friday night and early Saturday, too. And even with some colder air, we could mix some flakes in the Worcester Hills on Saturday morning. Just warning you. Now, that chance again drops off in the morning. The morning commute looks okay. In fact, there may be some rays of sunshine for that. We're still in the storm's grips. We're not done in that sense, so that second wave that comes in will be welcome. Tomorrow's high temperature in the lower 50s, inches up from today's highs. And then we go into the weekend. It's blustery, it's chilly, and then we go ahead to Thanksgiving, and things are moving. We have a lot of action in the jet stream that could mean some snow for Thanksgiving weekend.